Hey guys, welcome back to Arcade Garage, and as per usual, like, subscribe, leave a comment, because I always start at the end and no one still watches at the end. It's been ages since I did an update video. I watched it last night, I skimmed through it to see where it was at. I've done lots, so I'm just going to turn the camera, and if you guys have followed this build you might be a bit shocked, but yeah. It's running. I haven't put it on the dyno yet, but it's running. Ignore the wheels. This just sort of fits on the trailer because I have a Showtime lock kit installed, which later on in the video of the next video I'll do a proper bit about that. And then on the rear, I don't have my nice rims on the rear because I had some real sticky boys. They do not go well on the dyno. So I've just got some used 265s, which work better on the dyno there. They're my front runners here with semi-slicks, so these are the rims that I'm running on it, the D-Speed DSO4s. TU37 style, rotor grid, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I can't remember where, I watched it all, forgot by now. But that's the rear, that's all done, everything's done. Inside the car, all done. And engine bay is obviously all done. So, don't know how well you guys can see that, but you can see coolant lines is all there, bit of a heat shield. But I'm pretty stoked with that. I'm gonna grab it light, see if we can light up this better, because where I've got the bonnet placed is exactly where it is. So there you go, that might be better to see. And of course, took it to niche welding, which you can see there, to do the intercooler piping. But yeah, so got a Phoenix, whatever you want to call it, intercooler. Got my bumper there, my toe straps. This thing gets like basically 90-degree lock now compared to the old car, which we got some stuff to talk about with that car, because it yeah, that can do for another video. But yeah, I can't remember if I showed you guys all this, but everything's in there. Pump setup, radiator. Let me just turn this light off now. And we unhook this. There, and that is the rear setup. So VF thermofan, PWM controlled by the Link ECU. As you can see, I've chopped the whole rear, made a jacking bar here, and you can see the 044 there with my fuel cell, tow point there. I have a Showtime camera boxes in there, which you can't really tell on the camera, but I actually have, it's 1.5 to 2 degrees of positive camber, so when it squats it goes to 0. Don't know if you can tell from that, which you probably can't, but you can tell anyway it's sitting flush. But that's really nice. Yeah, I'll drop this down. And then obviously I cut the little tips off the drag ring because everyone kept stabbing himself. I've just got to flappy disc it, make it all nice. That's literally just straight off the grinder, then cut it black. Then yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on. Let me just get the laptop out of the way. There we go. All right, so you can see everything is in the car. The dash actually fit mint, didn't have to cut it. I had to cut these plastic bits here just to fit, which is nice and easy. So got all this in here, the Link Fury with its mount, you can see all of them there. I won't show you underneath here because it's wiring started off neat, didn't end up the neatest, but you can't see it anyway. Dual extinguishers. I've got my harness in here mounted. I've just got to rip my second harness out of the purple car, that'll be for the passengers. But you can see my switch panel, so I've got my battery isolator here, and then switch panel is all there. And then obviously you got like lights, which you can see. My lights are on. I'm gonna get some nice globes for them because I hate yellow light. Get it nice and white light, and then if everything isn't screwed up, it's looking good. Tail lights are on, brake lights are all wired in. hazards as well. Actually, we'll just link it from here. Hazards on a switch. Which all that is working because hazards are a requirement to be able to go on track, obviously, because if you break down, crash or blow up or whatever, you need to be towed. Just so we know. So yeah, I'm pretty damn stoked with how this turned out. In hindsight, I should have left the rims on so you guys get the full picture. But I've got my digital dash, the power tune of course, quick release steering wheel, and I've got VZ throttle pedal down there because it's a electric throttle body. Bosch 74mm, I think it is, 74mm throttle body. No point going to the 82 considering this pipe's 76, it's the same. Factory throttle body is what, the most oversized one's a 69mm. So I think the factory's like 68 or 67 or 66, whatever it is. So 74mm throttle body is bigger than stock, and stock wasn't a restriction point anyway. That's what I thought. There's no, and yeah, and also 3-inch pipe goes straight onto it, perfect. So super simple intercooler pipe. So off the turbo, which goes straight down here, and then a 90 straight to there, and then a 90 straight up here, straight up to here to a, you know, 45, 30 degree, whatever it worked out to be. So nice and short. I've just got to get a 4-inch 90, and I'm going to turn it down here and have a 9-inch long K&N pod filter down there. So a bit of a dose pipe to get a bit more dose, and also that's not good for the motor, especially for Collie, which has a lot of sand and everything. So I've ran it before like that multiple times, but I think it's time to make it a bit nice. So yeah, you can see water pump block off. I've got to get a bit of a shorter belt. Got my catch can here. Oil filter relocation, oil cooler, power steering cooler. So let's go grab that torch again. Maybe I'll start it quickly for you guys. It is a bit late on a Saturday. Arvo. Alright, there we go. So yeah, you can see everything's mounted at the front there. And then oil filter relocation's there. It's nice and easy to get to get the oil filter from underneath. It drains straight down, doesn't make a mess. And yeah, this engine bay is really nice and tidy. You can see Deutsch connectors there for all the motor and everything. Starter motor, trigger wire goes through there as well. Yeah, I'm pretty glad with this. These turbo manifolds won't stay on here. These are EcoJets, so when that motor's done and I get it back, these are gone down, I'll make new ones. I'll probably end up making this side come out next to the chassis rail there, so I can put the alternator down the bottom, just make it look a bit nicer. We'll see. It's not too bad there, but I'm going to do that, try and make it as fully equal length, because while it does sound good like this, it also doesn't sound good to an extent, and I know it can sound better because the crossover isn't 100% equal. Because if you have a look here, where cylinder 1 comes out is right here. Let's just follow. I'm going to put this light down. Follow this, right? It's in line with this fitting here, which runs right across. So let's call it, well, it's actually in line probably with the throttle body, is the best way to look at it. And then if you have a look where this cylinder is, it's way back here. Throttle body is there. That cylinder is right there, which is in line with, let's call it, these bolts on top, which in turn, if you come here, these bolts on top is almost in line with the second cylinder. It's like where the dipstick goes down. And then with this crossover being in the center here, this runner here coming along to here is obviously shorter than this side, because this manifold starts from a lot forward. So really, this bit here, the merge, should have been over somewhere around here for it to be true and equal. But It changed the sound, doesn't sound like a normal mag, so for what it is, pretty happy. Yeah, I guess I could start it quickly just for you guys to end the video. I know I've been talking for 10 minutes. It's Saturday night. I usually have Saturday videos, so I'll probably put this one out for Sunday, so you guys are getting it a day late. But let's see. I actually haven't done any tuning on this. I've just got it, set the fuel pressure, got it to idle, and the idle cell I haven't done any cranking or anything, so we'll see how it starts cold. So hit the isolator, hit ignition. Just make sure it is in neutral, and let's fire it up. Obviously it didn't sound lumpy then because on a cold start I've got it idling high and I've got the timing to smooth it out just so it goes to temp a bit quicker, but she does sound choppy. If I do remember, I got a little clip that I'll put in here. I never remember, I always say it, never do it. But I'm pretty happy with that. This is an absolute Mozzie fest, got a Mozzie zapper there, it's starting to get him. But yeah, possibly tomorrow I'll take it to the dyno, if not Monday, do that. Otherwise next R&R, are we on the Wednesday, and then Thursday I'll be getting everything ready, and then Friday on that R&R head down to Collie and be the first drive of this car. We'll see how I go. Hopefully everything gets teched and approved, log booked for passengers. All I've got left, I'm pretty sure, is I got to get the fire extinguishers tagged. That's easy enough because they're brand new. Obviously put the passenger harness in, get that done properly, and then need roll cage padding for where I can hit the head here and up here, which I do have in this box here. Just got to cut it to length. Mounted in comes a double-sided tape, but I'll probably cable tie it as well, just to be safe. I think that's everything. Just whack a toe sticker here, pointing down. I should be able to see the strap anyway. But yeah, got to re-roll this fender a bit because my rim sticks out to about here with a lock kit. As you can see, top hat's different. For the lock kit has a completely different arm. Actually, I'll see if I can get the camera down there, see what you guys can see. Don't know what you guys can see, but maybe you can, maybe you can't. Everything's all fabricated, different knuckle and everything. But yeah, that'll be really cool. Sorry once again, this video isn't showing anything. Hopefully the next one will be the dyno of this. Yeah, we'll see. But I guess I filmed half installing the lock kit, and then there was parts that were missing and parts that were wrong, so I stopped there, and then when I got all the new stuff I just got on with it and did it. So I don't know if I'm going to release that or not because I'm going to have to backtrack a bit. But apart from that, I'm absolutely stoked with how this has turned out. It's much nicer than the purple one. It actually shows what I can do for myself and as my company. Yeah, hopefully it stays nice and clean, we'll see. But I think it's almost 15 minutes. I'll end it here. So as per usual, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys shortly, hopefully. We'll see how long it is till I put a video out. I'll catch you guys next time.